Hey, this is this, and I know I'm just making another just me talking video, but I really don't have much to do right now. And also, I'm testing out a new headset of mine. Let's see what it's called. The Platinum USB headset 350. Hopefully, it will work. But from what I hear, after a year, the headset kind of dies. But that's what I've heard. But honestly, it's straight up a USB headset, and no more crossing USB wires and the normal headset connectors. But hopefully Logitech got their act straight. But so far, the it's sounding pretty accurate and a lot more better than my previous mic and headset. Sounds a lot more clear. But unless there's somebody out there who had a longer stint with the Platinum USB headset 350, could maybe, I don't know, give me more better details. And basically, I'm just going to talk about basic stuff. First of all, I guess just a little bit of gaming news, I guess. I mean, first of all, I was a bit of a surprise to find that G4 television is dying. And in fact, its ratings have been so dismal that pretty much cable networks are already dropping their channel to a point that G4 ain't going to be around much longer. And all I can say with that is good fucking riddance. And let's face it, the channel pretty much lost its luster. The only good thing was XPlay, and even XPlay now is starting to lose its luster because all they've done is just pretty much talked about how great and wonderful Xbox 360 is, and everything else is pure utter crap. Okay, I get it. The Nintendo Wii is pretty much old technology, but everybody seems to be on the Nintendo Wii bashing train lately. According to Mr. Samuel Tech Geek, but whatever. He's been on that ever since, and all he does is just sing the same old song that Xbox Connect is going to be the savior of Microsoft, and that it will allow Microsoft to obtain every company out there, including Sony and Nintendo, and that every game out there will be made under Microsoft, I guess, and that it will bring peace to the world. Yeah. It's basically what my last conversation with them was. Yeah, the Xbox 360's Connect was going to bring world peace after buying out everything and controlling everything. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Uh, Other than that, there was some misinformation on that whole Kinect's infrared sensor. It's not an infrared sensor. What it is an infrared projector that injects an invisible light. I think it's an LED light out onto an open source, and then it's picked up by the infrared camera. And then it uses the information of the two of what the infrared camera sees with the infrared projector projecting its light onto the person, or at least that's what I've read. And of course, the secondary camera does nothing, and it's just nothing more than there for show. And I guess it's just nothing more than a low end. It's apparently a low end RPG or VGA camera that's not really all that spectacular. It's pretty much the infrared camera and the infrared projector. But I don't know much about projectors or infrared projectors at all, except that it's apparently shining an invisible light. Hopefully it's not X-ray, but then again, I don't think anybody would be that stupid. I do know it's got a little bit of skeletal tracking in it, but whatever. Uh, yeah. So good riddance to G4 television or cable channel, because let's face it, everything they've shown on there has been crap. And of course, from what I'm understanding on rumor wise, Spike TV may be following, because let's face it, a lot of cable channels have been following bad advice, and just bad out entertainment, especially sci-fi. And hey, let's change the spelling of sci-fi to sci-fi or whatever the hell that thing, whatever that new spelling is, because that is the ridiculous spelling. But if Spike's next to go, all I have to say is good riddance. And but if sci-fi goes, well, I did like the channel, and I did like. Well, I am a sci-fi fan, but well, they brought it upon themselves apparently because let's face it, they've been going down the drain lately. And oh yeah, and that whole blacklisting thing apparently has been resolved. I, or at least that's what I've been told. But other than that, I don't think the Connects is really anything really greatly important. It does sound kind of like the Nintendo Wii, but engineered backwards with the side camera there to make to basically do all that whole FaceTime crap. Oh, well, not FaceTime because that's what Apple does, and their FaceTime is actually pretty good. I mean, I love the FaceTime on my iPod Touch and my Mac. I just wish I could have FaceTime with somebody else, but that ain't gonna happen. Mainly because I like my privacy. But yeah, I think it's still a good thing for Apple to go with. I still think the Apple TV is still a spectacular piece of shit, mainly because it's half a product, and I honestly don't care for something that gives me all my shows and stuff like that on a weekly paycheck. I mean, on a weekly pay by pay basis when I can just get all that from cable. Or basically just rent it off of Xbox Live or Nintendo Wii, and pretty much Netflix is on everything at this point. Hell, it's even on my freaking iPod Touch now. So yeah, it's on the Nintendo Wii, it's on the PlayStation 3, and from what I understand, it's going to be put on the PSP. The only device that I have here that Netflix is not on is the freaking DSi. But I won't be shocked if I end up hearing, "Hey, the Netflix is going to be put on the DSi." Because at this point, you can pretty much stream anything on almost any device. Oh wait, Sam called me an idiot for saying that. What?